Smile, Luna, your not so candid camera. Not even remotely candid. Okay, we're back. This is the main live stream of Luna's whelping session. Sire Quinn, Red Merle. You can see she's actively pushing. Maybe you can see that, but she is. As I mentioned in the test stream, her water has broken. She's shaking. She's got a lot of nervous energy. I'm going to be putting the phone on the tripod, and Cher will be taking it off every so often and showing things up close and personal. I'm going to be wearing a headlamp so I can illuminate things so people can see more if they want to. And that's it. So we have no idea if this is going to take 2 hours or 5 hours, but we are thankful that she started early in the day because it means we will sleep tonight. I'm going to put the phone on the tripod now and just see what happens. If you have any questions for us or you want to say hi or whatever, please do. And let us know if there are any problems with the audio or the video that develop so that we can make changes, hopefully, and keep them working. And this should be showing on our Facebook page as well as on our Oak Savannah Aussies YouTube channel. I think the only real difference is that the resolution on Facebook is 720p and the resolution on YouTube might be 1080p. So I don't think
just a sec.
You'll be able to see a difference, but I'm going to stop talking and deliver puppies. Yeah. Okay. And then you could focus on, it's hard to see the screen because it's smaller than usual, but you can aim it the way that you need to.
Okay.
First puppy is out. It is a black tri. And we just snip the cord here really quickly. And do what I do. I'm going to rely entirely on Cher here for the aiming of the camera. Okay, this is a black tri girl. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to check her to make sure that she seems or appears healthy, and let Luna spend a little bit of time with her. Make sure the cord is not bleeding. Check her palate.
Good job, Luna.
You know, make sure she has 4 legs, 4 sets of toes, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, etc. And then we're going to record her special markings and her time of birth, and then we'll weigh her. Then she'll go in the incubator for 5 or 10 minutes, and then she'll be returned to Luna for nursing, as long as Luna isn't in the middle of having a puppy again. If you've never watched our streams before, we put all puppies in the incubator for 5 to 10 minutes, and we do that primarily so that their blood oxygenates a little bit more effectively once they're out of the mother, and their coats dry out faster. It keeps their core temp up, which is something we've always done, and I don't know, we kind of swear by it. But she is a minimal white black tri. I can tell right now she has very nice copper on her, everywhere she should, her cheeks, her eyebrows, her lower legs, under her tail. She has a white chest, like a pretty narrow strip of white that goes from her belly all the way up to her bottom chin, her chin, the front of her chin. Yeah, she's a cutie. I'm going to show her the camera more closely in a minute here. So you got markings written down for her? Yeah. She has a tiny strip of a blaze. Just a tiniest strip, which is probably going to disappear.
4 white toes.
Let's see, no collar whatsoever. She has four toes on the left front foot. The right foot has only a couple of white toes, and then the rear are white toes. She's really cute.
Good girl, Luna. Good girl.
You need to shake those out a little bit. There's some hair in them. Just take a few of them. So her cord has stopped bleeding.
Did you get her placenta?
The placenta has not come out yet. But she also came out with the sac not intact, so it must have burst during birth. So hopefully she'll push a placenta out soon, and hopefully I'll be able to get to it before she does. Okay. Her palate is solid. Nursing instinct is strong. Let me show her to the camera. I have no idea.
Yep, you're good right there.
What the ink
Perfect,
is like.
right there. Not even have to go higher.
So once again, black tri female, very nice copper on her lower, all four legs, lower. Copper cheeks and eyebrows, which you can't see that well right now, but you'll have to take my word for it. And then really nice copper under her tail, on the bottom of her tail. And then we need the first dose of calcium. Another minute or so, I'm going to put her in the incubator for 5 to 10. And then we're going to give Luna some calcium supplement to help stimulate further contractions. Also helps to keep her hydrated. What are you doing, baby? So cute. Let's get a weight on her.
Okay, hold on. Just hold her.
Her cord has stopped bleeding. So yeah, this is a calcium supplement called Oral Cal Plus, and we mix it with goat milk here, which is a little more. It dissolves more easily in goat milk, we found, than it does in water. But we also have started using a blender now too, which helps. Anyway, we give the calcium supplement in between each puppy, usually 20 to 30 minutes apart. So if she goes 20 to 30 minutes and doesn't have another puppy, we'll give her another dose of calcium. It's very effective. I think we should get these towels out of here. Now that she started, I don't think I need them.
I wrote the posting from my phone.
What does she weigh?
12.7.
She's 12.7 ounces, so she's good size. We've had pups here as high as, let's say, 14 and a half, but she's 12.7, which based on birth weight alone is going to put her somewhere in the 35 to 40 pound range as an adult, probably closer to 40. But it's a little hard to say. Anyway, she's a cutie. So if you're on our wait list and one of your options you were looking for is a black tri girl, and you know that you're relatively high on our list, I think would be time to get a little bit excited. Other thing about Luna is she has an average of about 50% merles since her first litter. So it'll be really interesting to see if she has about 50% merles this time. You never know. We're not going to keep our girl away from her for too long because a nursing puppy will also stimulate contractions. So, yeah. If anybody's watching this and they notice that our video or our audio are faulty, please post a comment and let us know. Stay, baby. Stay, baby. Good baby. Nice. You put the comments up there. Love it. I think you said that, didn't you?
Yeah, I can do it from my phone way easier.
Oh, from your phone. Okay. Well, now we wait anywhere from who knows what, 2 minutes to an hour. I wonder if we should consider putting little, I don't know what you want to call it, but between the puppies, if the time gets to be a little bit long, we should do something interesting, like we could show people some of our talents, juggling or something. Anything you think of to make it feel less like waiting. You could all watch me go from juggling 3 balls to 4 while delivering puppies. I'm sure that would be fascinating.
You don't want to cover up that. Keep it dry.
No. Right now, no. I would, however, like to take some paper towel and just dab at it. So to recap, puppy number 1, born at 2:07 p.m. on Sunday, December 24th, weighing 12.7 ounces. Born at 2:07, weighing 12.7. Does that mean anything? She is in minimal white black tri with very nice copper. She does have white on her chest from her lower rib cage to the tip of her chin. And she appears to be extremely healthy. Luna started pushing again. We have to constantly look at the tripod to make sure it's aimed right. It was cutting off half her body since she moved. Yeah, she's pushing.
Just pulling out a placenta.
I'm going to wear the headband light. I try to beat them to the placenta whenever I can because it gives them pretty significant intestinal upset for several days, which Cher and I very much do not enjoy. I think the nutritional benefits of eating the placenta are outweighed by the negative effects that eating them has on the mother.
That's a big push.
That's a big push. We have a lot more of the small towels.
Yeah.
Right? We have dozens of them, right? Is this the brightest? The brightest this headlamp goes.
I don't know. You have to probably try different settings. Oh, you're on the outside. You should be on the inside.
How do I do that? I push this button. Which button does? Is there two button? Are there two buttons or one button?
Just this one. That's red. Push it again. There you go. That's center.
Red off.
Yes. Now you have just the outside ones. Push it. Push the button again, and go back to the center. There we go.
Oh, that's nice. That's what I wanted. Hey, there's a puppy.
With placenta.
You
With
get the-
placenta.
You have to get to a placenta. No, don't eat it. Don't eat it. No eating. No eating it.
Luna. Luna.
No, we're not gonna eat that. Luna, stop. I need another top. Can you hold on,
Just throw it in here.
hold on. I had to gather the placenta up so she would stop trying to eat it. Go over here for a minute.
Luna, wait. Yeah, that was
She's still trying to eat it. Can you get that out of there?
just put it in this one.
Okay, now I can calm down a little bit. This is another black tri. Don't know the gender yet, but smaller, not small, but smaller, I think. Feels smaller. Just need to make sure the cord stops bleeding here. And this black tri is classically marked, so has a white blaze, white collar, which is basically a full collar. Let's say it's 99% full. And she has really nice white, or I don't know if it's a girl or boy, has really nice white down the chest, into the belly. Very pretty. Or he or she, let me just get this out of the way right now. This is a girl, black tri girl, okay? Once again, classically marked. Really nice copper on the legs, cheeks, eyebrows. Yeah, essentially a full collar, nice blaze, copper under the tail, no white tip. And she has 4 sets of white toes. And she has a lot more white on the front toes than the back. You hear that?
Yeah. Yep.
One of my goals with this is to rough them up just a little bit, not to the point of hurting, just to the point where they are, just slightly uncomfortable, because it does help them to breathe better sooner. Her palate is great. She's wanting to nurse right away. Let Luna say hello to her. Luna, want to say hello to your little girl? How's the camera angle? Here, I'll put her here. Need to to trim the cord back more. Okay, Luna, wait, 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 wait. Okay. Luna is a very vigorous licker. All right, I think we should bring the first puppy back. We can get a weight on her. Isn't she cute?
You go, honey.
Luna, go over here so I can clean that area up. Okay, so here she is. How's the camera? Just to show her off really quickly.
Yep, it's good.
Is the lighting too much?
No, it's fine.
And she has really nice copper starting from about here down the fronts of her rear legs and all down her front legs, starting at her shoulders. Nice copper on her cheeks, which maybe you can see. I don't know if you can see that or not.
She's got a sweet face.
And then here's under her tail. I don't know if I have the camera. The camera's right for that or not. Yeah, we're going to weigh her now. Her cord is not bleeding. First puppy was 12.7 ounces. She is 12.5 ounces. And now we'll leave her in the incubator for 5 to 10 minutes while Luna nurses her firstborn girl. And then I would like the chlorhexidine spray for this area. It's right here. Then I'll spread out a couple of towels. This little girl is locked onto a nipple. And we need more calcium. Okay. All right, so a quick recap. 2 puppies so far, born 15 minutes apart, I would say, roughly.
207 to 221.
Okay, 207 to 221, so 14 minutes apart. Both girls, both black tries, one with minimal white, one is classically marked. Only separated by 0.2 of an ounce. Luna has never had more than 6 puppies, and she's never had fewer than 5, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. So that was half a line of the pitcher in one scoop, right?
I didn't have, so it's a third. She's getting a third of a cup every time because of,
With a scoop.
based on the amount of goat's milk powder we have left.
Okay. There you go. Keep her in the front end, front side. What's helpful with Luna is she's always hungry, and so when it comes time to feeding her the calcium supplement, she cannot drink it fast enough. Whereas other dogs we have here, such as Indy, who is very picky, I have to feed it to her usually, even though it tastes amazing. I've tried it; it's delicious. Goat milk and Oral Cal Plus, I recommend it. Goes great on cereal. Good girl. Good girl. Just missed that one. Pretty fast though. 14 minutes apart for the first two. Ready? Here, Luna.
She's trying to pick up the puppies too.
Oh, is she?
Luna, don't do that.
It's okay. You don't need to pick her up. She's okay. You can just encircle her. She just keeps spinning circles around her. It's funny.
Should we put her, let's put her up here.
Yeah, we'll put her back for a bit, and since Luna's got a little bit of nervous energy right now.
Is that your baby? Are you sitting in your phone or something?
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. They're only 7 feet over there. She's like, it might as well be a canyon. Let her do a little bit of house cleaning. Right? Can you spray my hands? No. I'm good. That's enough. I'm good.
Here, Luna, I'll bring her to you. I'll bring her to you.
We do a lot of this back and forth. Sometimes the mothers are a-okay being in the whelping boxes by themselves. Other times they are insistent that the puppies be with them. So we're going to bring them both back for her right now. And she's very excited.
Okay.
Here you go. There you go. Bruise, no.
Just gonna give her the one because this one's pretty wet.
Oh, it's pretty wet still? Okay. She's so gross in the back end right now. I kind of want to kind of want to clean her up, but
Keep pushing.
no, she's just trying to get in the perfect position that she can't possibly find for that puppy. See?
Oh. Such a good mommy.
Yeah. All right, quick little break in the action. So hopefully everyone who's watching or who watches is having or has had a good Christmas, a good Christmas Eve at least. We were going to go to Cher's parents. We were supposed to be there around 4, but we had to cancel. More like postpone for tomorrow. If she does have a quick litter, then one of us might go over there later, but it's seeming more like we'll have to go tomorrow. And it's kind of crazy too because Luna wasn't really exhibiting any signs of labor whatsoever. And then I brought her outside and she was just behaving a little bit oddly, like standing by a wood pile, but just looking strange, you know? And brought her in, and then it basically began. Turns out her water broke outside. And the amount of time that passed between then and her first puppy was less than an hour.
I'd like to wipe her nose off too.
So anyway, we had to call to give her parents the news that we wouldn't be able to make it today.
Well, unless she gives birth really fast.
Unless she finishes quickly. If she finishes like in, I don't know, a couple of hours, 2.5 hours maybe, then Cher could still go there. I'd stay here to make sure everyone's okay, but yeah, otherwise tomorrow.
You want your baby back?
All right, here's puppy number 1 coming back to her. I've said this in past streams, but the reason that I trim the cord off so quickly is because the mothers will have an instinct to chew the cord, and sometimes they do more tugging than chewing. And by tugging on it too much, in some cases, they can actually cause an umbilical hernia, which has never happened here, but that's, I'm sure, partly because I cut the cord so quickly. And I usually leave them right around a 1/2 inch long, and then of course they'll dry out over a couple of days and fall off. But anyway, I tend to get right in there. And if she doesn't have any contractions at all in the next probably 10 minutes, we're going to give her another dose of calcium. Cher and I were talking earlier about what we think Luna likes most about motherhood. Does she like the actual mothering or more, or does she like the fact that she gets to eat as much as she wants? for several weeks straight. And honestly, we can feed these mothers 3 to 4 times their normal rations per day, and while they're nursing, and that will just barely keep the weight on them. It's unbelievable how many calories they go through in a day when they're nursing a litter.
Good job, Luna.
Is your dad texting you back, or you just? No contractions yet.
He's seen them. Just
Yeah, it doesn't take much. Just tiny, the slightest pressure, and they think game over. Let's bring you on here a little bit. Just keep circling. I'm sure a lot of it is because she's just, uncomfortable and can't find the right spot. Okay, there was a push. So we are not going to give her any more calcium right now. cute? One thing we wish that this streaming platform would do is some kind of an update so that you can actually, so we can actually pinch zoom the recording screen, because we would love to be able to do that right now from the tripod and not have to hold the phone right up there. But they haven't, as far as I know, they haven't done it yet. Did you put notes in there about the second girl?
I know, really uncomfortable.
That looks so comfortable, Luna. It's perfect position right there.
She's pushing, is that why?
Yeah,
it's
she's
doing that?
pushing. Yeah. We're gonna take them away probably really abruptly in, you know, a minute or two or something. Yeah, her respiration has increased even more, so probably won't be very long. She has her rear leg outstretched. Something's happening.
She said that Cobalt's a little more comfortable today. Just gonna give him more butte and walk him, hand walk him for me for a little.
Is Butte a brand name?
It's a shortened version of a long word. That's basically aspirin for horses,
Aspirin.
basically, kind of.
So is it an anti-inflammatory or is it a pain reliever or is it both?
But it's like over the counter kind of thing. You don't need a prescription for that. Oh goodness.
If I could caption her,
Pour some water.
if I could caption her look right now, it'd be like, "Oh God, oh God, somebody help me." It's like, what? That doesn't have calories in it. I thought you were gonna offer me liquid calories, which we will do if she doesn't continue to push. I feel like during this stream, she's basically just showing how much better of a door she is than a window. She's constantly feel like she has her back turned to the camera,
Yeah.
almost like it's intentional.
Or a baby's hiding underneath her.
Huh?
Or her baby's hiding underneath her.
Oh, they're okay. Usually when she does this right here, it's because she needs to push.
Get her baby's out of there. She's really wiggling.
Okay, there's a push. Yeah, I'm gonna remove them, or we're gonna remove them. Nope. Stay. Stay, girl. Stay, girly. We'll bring them back if we have to, but we don't want you to squish them. There's a big push. Okay, there's a sack. And I can't tell what it is yet, but
Good job, Luna.
this is a merle. Wait, wait. Wow, is that some patterning? Okay. Look at the patterning on that. See that?
Yeah.
This is what Luna and Quinn tend to do with merles. Let me see if I can get to the cord here. Oh yeah, it's right there.
Breech or front?
It was front. I had to think back for a moment and remember. So what Quinn and Luna tend to do, and there's been a pattern of this, is they create merles with very bold patterning. Sometimes they also produce merles that have what we call, or what is called tweed, which we describe as being the introduction of a fourth or sometimes even a fifth coat color. So like a merle like this being, is it a blue merle?
Yeah.
Blue merle.
It could only be a blue merle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't know why I even asked that question. Luna cannot have red merles. Anyway, so you've got the black base coat, which is black and blue is the same in terms of a merle, a blue merle, and then you've got copper and you've got white. And so a fourth color could be like a dark chocolate color, or it could be a pewter sort of color. That's what we normally see here. Sometimes it'll be more of a milk chocolate, but it always seems to be some form of chocolate kind of color. I don't know if this pup has that or not yet, but
Let me see my bite.
when they're this wet, it's hard to tell. Let's see if it's a girl or a boy. Okay, so this is a boy, blue merle male.
Did you
And
see placenta?
no, not yet. It was still, I cut the cord, so it's still on its way. But special markings. All right, so first of all, minimal white. There is some white on the chest. There's no collar, no blaze. Frosted tips on the front toes. Yeah, and
It's like a Frida replication.
and the rears I have some white on the middle toes. I'm gonna get a new towel. I'll choose the color gray to go with the color of the puppy. It's perfect. Okay, so he's got really nice copper also, where you'd expect it to be cheeks, eyebrows, front legs up to his shoulders, rear legs. I need to pinch this cord a little longer. Let's see, nice copper under his tail. He's very pretty.
You haven't checked it?
I haven't checked yet. I'm just trying to Make sure the
Is it
cord,
a split face or no split
the
face?
cord has stopped bleeding. Kind of. I would say it's like it is a bit of a
Partial
split.
split?
See that? I would say it's a split, but it's not a split face. Maybe you can see that. I don't know if I'm aiming this right, but there's a center line right down here. Split face in terms of coloration. His is pretty subtle, but it's there. He's beautiful. Cord is finally starting to not bleed anymore. I'm gonna say hi, baby. How's the camera angle right now?
Fine.
Oh, hello. She didn't do anything to cause that. He just suddenly made a noise. How about if you bring her other two back right now so that I can focus on this little boy? All right, so we have 3 puppies so far. 2 girls, 1 boy. First 2 girls. Number 1 was a minimal white black tri. Puppy number 2 was a classically marked black tri. Puppy number 3, this one, is a very boldly marked blue merle boy. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the coloration of Paisley too.
Oh,
Yeah, Paisley was from a Luna Quinn litter also. How old is Paisley now? 6 months?
she was born middle of May time.
7 months? Right around there. All right, let me show him off just a little bit here. I need to know where the That's
It's
pretty
fine.
good.
It's fine.
So you see how he is really boldly patterned. Do you see any tweed markings yet?
That's a little early to tell.
Yeah. Usually you can't very often see them. This might be right there. See? Right into here. Where it's a different shade than the rest. It's possible. When they're this little and this fresh, it's hard to tell. Look at that face.
Yeah, you can see the split running up his face.
Yeah, he definitely is a split face boy. So Ava and Corey, I don't know if you'll see this, but his coloration looks quite a bit like Paisley's, we think. And the same parents. All right, let's get a weight on him. His cord has stopped. Keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't start again. And his weight is, Cher will say it,
12.7.
a little louder.
12.7.
Okay. So 12.7. We've got a 12.7, a 12.5, and a 12.7. And let's get her, when you're done recording stuff, let's get her a bowl of calcium. And I'll put the notes on here about what was just.
I already did it.
Oh, you did? Oh, it's through your phone. That is slick. Come here, Luna. So right now she's at a 33 1/3 Merle average for this litter. Let's see if she ends up at 50% or so. Doesn't he remind you of Paisley?
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna take the camera off of here for a moment and show him in the incubator. Now, the reason I'm showing him more than the black tries is not because we think he's more special. It's because it's easier to show the markings of merles than the black tries, really. You know, there's so much more going on here that I'm just focusing on it. We think all the puppies here are equally special. Okay, let's let him warm up. And once more, in five minutes or so, we'll bring him in to be with his mother and his sisters, and yeah, see what happens next. She still has considerable size. I would say she has at least 2 puppies left in her, possibly 3.
Did you check the cleft palate on him?
Oh, no, not yet. I will right now.
You want to spray?
Hmm?
You want to spray?
I want to make sure that he's still not bleeding also. He's good. His palate is solid and his nursing instinct is good.
Hasn't even been an hour.
Yeah, I think she actually just had a push again too.
Did she
I
really?
might. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she's got another puppy coming already. I'm sure a big part of this has to do with the fact that she's just had, you know, multiple litters, and it's just easier for her now than it used to be to pass them through. But so far, she's, yeah, being an efficiency expert. Good girl. Good girl.
You're so good with mommy. Yeah, good with mommy.
I do quite a bit of repeating during these live streams, but again, 3 pups so far. It's been about an hour. 2 girls, 1 boy, 2 black tries. Both of those were the girls. 1 blue merle boy. 12.7 ounces, 12.5 ounces, and 12.7 ounces. A really nice variety too, because she has a classically marked black tri, she has a minimally white marked black tri, and she has a boldly patterned blue merle.
I think
So
we need to pull these puppies out.
yeah, we're gonna take them out. There you go.
Good mama dog. Yeah, that's good mama dog.
Okay, no sack yet. Big push.
Good mama.
I feel like putting the camera down here right now. Well, except she moved, so I would. She's in the perfect
Good
position for that.
girl. Yeah, she's a good girl.
And I don't know if people want to see what's happening up that closely and personally. Maybe you all prefer a little bit of distance.
Good job, Luna. Good job, Luna. It's a big push. Good girl. She's trying to get comfortable. She can't get comfortable.
Luna is extremely sweet, highly affectionate, very loyal. She really likes us to be close before she starts labor. How's the angle there right now? Is it okay? Or is it too high?
Good job, Luna. She's got 6 puppies in there.
I think she has 6 too. If she ever moves to this side, can you move the camera back up again? Unfortunately, I can't get the whole box in from here.
They're so healthy. Good mama. Good mama. Yeah, she's a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You're fine. You're fine. I'll bring it back soon. I'll pick you up. Yeah. Oh, she's a good girl.
Oh, I could also mention that so today's obviously December 24th, and Charlie is due as early as December 31st. She was paired with Nicola, our other red merle, and her latest due date I think is the what is it, the 2nd of January, I think.
She only bred twice, so
Yeah, she was only tied twice with Nicola.
so it's New Year's Eve babies.
I need a good push, baby. Big push. Come on. Good girl. Yeah, big push.
Good girl.
Whenever I see quite a bit of liquid come out at the end here, I get a little concerned because sac might have burst. So I want her to get this pup out pretty quickly, which is going to be harder for her if the sac is burst.
Good girl. Good girl. Yeah.
Okay, there I can see a pup now. I think the sack is actually intact. I think this might be a black tri. Pretty sure it's a black tri. If it's a merle with almost no merling. Coming out, it's breached by the way. And the sack is intact.
That's why it's slow to come out.
Not out all the way yet. So I think this is a larger puppy too. This is a black tri. I'm just quickly removing the placenta. This is a classically marked black tri, just like the puppy that was born second. And let me do some suctioning and some cleaning up here. This puppy so far looks very much like the puppy born. Was it the first one? No, the first one was the second born, was the classically marked. This is a boy. So she had one of each. Classically marked black tri male. He also looks very healthy so far.
Yep. It's pinking up.
I left his cord extra long initially so I could deal with the placenta more easily. I'll trim it back here as soon as I know that it's not bleeding anymore. It's basically already not bleeding. I think he's going to be the heaviest pup so far, or at least tied with the firstborn.
Full collar or half collar?
He's got a full collar. He's got a nice blaze. His left front foot has more white than the right front foot. 3 of his 4 feet have just basically white toes. And then he's got very nice copper also everywhere that you'd want to have it. His palate is solid. Nursing instinct is strong. Let me trim this cord back a little more here really quickly. Luna, wait. Let me do my thing here for a minute. Wait. 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 Luna, wait.
4 toes.
Okay, wait a minute.
4 white toes and a white tip or no?
All what?
4 white toes? Does
Where-
he have
you mean
all
where?
4 of his feet have white?
No, well, yes. I said 3 of his
Yeah, no, I
feet
know
have
that.
white toes, and then one of his
The front
feet
one has
is more of a white foot.
And then does he have a white tip on his tail?
Oh, very tiny. He has a very, very tiny shepherd's tail.
Did you see her placenta on that one?
Huh?
Placenta on that one?
Yeah, I threw it away right away. That's why I left this cord long.
Did you check his milk out?
I did. Said that. Solid. Sure.
Oh, cute.
See that kink?
Oh, no.
That's what I think. Yeah.
You just have to do some work on it.
Yeah, he has a very small kink in his tail right towards the end here, which is most likely a result of being born breech. And so we actually, since he's this young, will work on massaging the, I guess you'd say the vertebrae, wouldn't you? Well, the tail, I don't know, vertebrae on the tail, I assume, still. But it's very minor. But yeah, very healthy appearing. I'm going to say hi.
Let me bring out the other puppies.
Yes, yeah. Let's bring out the others. Should really exchange towels though. Do we have another full-size towel in here ready to go? The one that's folded up over here is pretty wet. Here's this boy. I want to change the towel up first. Let me put him over here. Move this. This one has got a hole in it.
Do you want me to hear the different one? Here's-
Now we can bring him back over if you'd like. Or I could weigh him first. Put him in there. Here we go. He's not bleeding anymore, so. I think he might be 13 ounces or more. Okay, so he's 13.4 ounces. So we've got 12.7, 12.5, 12.7, 13.4. We have 2 boys and 2 girls. First 2 puppies born, the black tries, were girls, and then we have this blue merle boy right here, and then that black tri boy who is currently in the incubator. We expect these pups to weigh a little more, just because they are twin babies, especially the boys, like the most recently born pup. But as I said earlier, we've had puppies here that were at 14.5 ounce range, and those are the ones who will usually grow to be about quin size, which is around 50 pounds.
Oh, I think I just gave her back the boy.
Oh, did you give back the newest one? Oh yeah, you did. Here. I'll let you write the comment on as to what he is.
I guess on his weight.
Yeah,
I typed it in, but I didn't hit send.
was it right?
I was off by 0.1. I guessed him at 13.5, and he's 13.4.
How much time's passed so far since the 207 birth?
Well, he was born at 3:12.
Okay, so it's been an hour and 5 minutes for 4 puppies, or just over 15 minutes per puppy. That is really fast. We've had litters or deliveries go on here for 6 hours.
Thank you, Mason.
Maisie. So now these pups, they're all nice and warm, nice and dry, nice and active. We love putting them in the incubator for a while. And she just had calcium, so she's good.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny, I took Luna's temperature exactly one time leading up to this delivery, which was a couple of hours ago, basically. And it was 88.1, which would usually mean, you've got 12 and 24 hours somewhere in that neighborhood. And I asked Sheriff if I could go down and ride the stationary bike for an hour, get a quick workout in, and yeah, no. I had nowhere near enough time. I maybe could have ridden it for 7 or 8 minutes. But that's okay. I can do it later. Good girl. So you have 4. What do you have left? What else is in there, baby? You have 1 or 2. What do you think? You're not done. She's still got some pretty decent size. Sharon and I think 6.
So Luna, dinner starts at 5.
Dinner starts at 5.
Dinner starts at 5 at my mom's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Christmas dinner she was supposed to go to starts at 5, and right now it's 3:24.
I need to leave at 4 o'clock, honey.
As soon as the last puppy's out, I can handle the rest no problem. So if there's still a chance.
There's still a chance.
Even if you get there at 5:30, I'm sure they'd wait for you.
Yeah.
Did you tell your dad that it's
Don't
there?
use that one. Hand me that one.
Did you tell your dad there's still a chance? Don't what?
Hand me that. Yeah, don't use it. Hand me that bulb.
But yeah, if she has 6 pups in time for Cher to leave by, well, they would be an all-time record here for the shortest delivery period.
Oh, gosh.
Like you
She's
could watch.
actively pushing again.
You could watch the average movie in the same length of time. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, she is. You are extremely efficient, Luna. Oh, and by the way, I was talking earlier about Charlie, who's due as early as the 31st of December with Nicola. So unlike Luna, Charlie's red factored. And because Nicola is a red merle, Charlie can have black tries, blue merles, red tries, and red merles. Unlike Luna, who can only have black tries and blue merles. The litter with Charlie and Nicola will be smaller. Nicola is about 10 pounds lighter than Quinn, and Charlie is about 8-9 pounds lighter than Luna and shorter. Yeah. So that'll be basically, we have a Christmas litter, essentially, and we would most likely have a New Year's litter.
Super active.
Super active? Yeah. That's what we like to see. Something was coming out of one of those bulbs when I don't use that with the puppies, I suck, but when I do that, something was coming out. It was not from the puppy, it was something that was in it. I don't know if you pull some liquid up in it and just flush it out a couple times, it'll probably be fine. I couldn't tell what it was. it was a fluke, so I did it like 4 different times, and something came out all 4 times. It almost had the appearance of wet sawdust, but of course it wasn't. It was something else.
Do you want to squeeze it more? Forget about him.
Yep. You said she was pushing?
I
Already?
haven't seen.
I thought you said she was.
Let's see.
Those are probably, it's probably big and nickel barking, but they're separated right now.
Okay.
So, doesn't matter. They can bark. Did she had the calcium after the last puppy? Okay.
Yeah, it's what distracted her from.
What I was doing?
Yeah.
All 4 in there now?
Yeah.
All 4 pups are in there with her now.
Good job, Luna.
This is going so well. I think when it's all done and everything's straightened up and so forth, I think I'm still going to be able to get a little right in. We've had more than our fair share of all-nighters here. It starts at 10:30 or it starts at 12:30 and sometimes goes 6 hours, and the next day we're 12% conscious. And it used to be at a time when sometimes the very next day or the same morning Cher would have to leave to teach and would teach the entire day on 30 minutes of sleep or something. Those were the days. I'm going to take this opportunity to show these puppies one at a time once more. This is the 3rd born pup right here. Let me turn some light on here. Some hair there.
Yeah, Luna hair from.
Luna hair from what they're doing. Okay, this one is a girl. So this is the firstborn. More hair. Firstborn pup.
You really see her copper now.
And you can see her copper a lot more now. Okay. This one is the 2nd born pup, girl. classically marked. More stray hairs here. This is the most recently born puppy. Another black tri boy, or a black tri boy, I should say. The only black tri boy so far. Classically marked, just like the puppy that was born second.
He's wiggly. Hoping to get a picture of him. What's that puppy doing way over there?
Oh, there's a pup. That'll teach me. Can you gather these puppies and take them out of here so I can? This is a Merle also. Nope, we're not going to eat the placenta, Luna. I must get to it before you. I must.
I'm so busy cleaning up his that's very good.
No, wait. Nope, not doing that one. We've got movement.
Goodness.
Okay, now we have really good movement. Okay. We had slightly lackluster movement in the very beginning, but it changed very quickly after suctioning and roughing up a little bit.
Just got split on the left.
This puppy also is a split face like the other Merle.
Wait.
And as far as the gender, we do a little bit more suctioning first. I think making sure this pup is safe and healthy is more important than the gender right now.
You're really being so patient, honey. So patient.
Pinking up really nicely.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a boy. The other Merle's a boy too, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So we have two blue Merle boys.
Okay.
I'm going to pinch the cord off here and make sure it's not bleeding or stops bleeding. This puppy is marked quite similarly to the other blue Merle, except that the split is on the other side. There is no shepherd's tail. Shepherd's tail means white tip. That's what we mean. And this puppy does not have a shepherd's tail. This puppy also does not have a collar or a blaze. It has some white on the chest, but otherwise is a minimal white blue Merle boy. Luna, you have to wait a little longer. I'll let you say hi very quickly. Hold on. We have more small towels, right? Okay, here you go, babe. I'll show him to the camera once I get him cleaned up a little bit more and give her a chance to say hello. Let me trim this. She won't leave it alone. Can you hold her for a minute? Just keep it right there.
Here, Luna. Here, look.
She really wants it.
Here, look. Here, look. coming around there. So.
It doesn't matter now because I got it off.
Oh, I just flung that onto the floor. I can't use a yellow towel with this puppy, can I?
Yes, you
No.
can.
It's got to be blue or gray. I guess orange will have to do. Right here. Palette is solid. Palette's good. Nursing is good. Okay.
Placenta?
No. Oh, wait. Yes, I threw it away. I threw it away right away. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't tell you if it was breech or front because it was already out. Okay, I'm going to show him off a little bit. The cord has stopped bleeding. What was the time of birth for this guy? 3:32 p.m. This is the 5th born puppy. Luna, wait. You can see that split face. His left side is split, or the darker of the two halves, I should say. Okay.
Wow, Luna. 5 puppies.
Yeah, and she's not done. She's got too much size in the middle right now to be done. You want to lick a little bit? I've got the cord cut back so you can lick a little bit. There's no cord left, really, not enough for you to pull on that much. But you can lick it. I wasn't watching. Does she have calcium?
Oh. Yeah.
She already drank it. Yeah, she definitely has at least a puppy left. 1 or 2. She's got some good size still.
She doesn't
What's-
have any. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit of white on the rear toe.
What's interesting about this so far, so we have 5 puppies. I think Luna's had 6 puppies only once. Is that right?
Yeah.
She's had 5 puppies every other time, 6 puppies one time. She's at 5 right now. And what's really interesting is we always weigh our girls. And I think it was a couple of litters ago, Luna weighed in at 50 pounds right before she delivered, and which was huge because normally she's 35, 34, 35, I would say, 36 maybe. And she only had 5 puppies. And we thought, based on the weight alone, that she had 8 or more in there. And we quickly discovered that what actually was happening is we had overfed her. She just weighed too much. Because with this litter, she weighed in today at just a hair over 40 pounds, which is obviously 10 pounds less than that. And she has already had the same number of puppies. So it tells us that she's actually got a really, really good weight. In fact, she might be a little thin right now,
I think his face is a little bloody.
maybe 2 pounds thin. But anyway, it's just funny. 10 pounds heavier body weight, same number of puppies. What'd you say about him?
Just, I would grab him because he looked like he needed to be cleaned up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, he's got a little blood on his face here. We can get him in the incubator and bring the other ones back. Right. So do you need to know any more about him in terms of markings? Since they're both boys, well, the split side is going to be all you really need to know.
Right.
Left versus right. All right, so the last pup was the heaviest one. Was it right? No. Yeah. Or the one before. Anyway, 13.4 has been the heaviest puppy so far. This guy is
12.3.
12.3. So he's the lightest of the puppies born so far. We have a range of 12.3 to 13.4.
Do you want to lay another towel in?
This one's still pretty good. She did that. She gave birth to that one in the far corner, so it didn't really do much damage. We hope whoever's watching this or whoever watches this later finds it to be interesting, entertaining, enjoyable. For us, it never gets old. Not ever. It's always amazing.
What did you say was weight?
12.3. Are you putting the comment on Facebook?
Yeah, just the,
All right. So puppies totaling 5 so far. Barb says it's fun to watch.
Thanks, Barb.
All right. I know I asked you this, but she did have the calcium. That's all good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, sometimes when we get towards the end of these deliveries, there's less pressure, internal pressure on the mothers, and so the time or the spacing between the pups can be longer, and so we might increase the calcium intake a little bit to compensate for that. We might go no more than 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes between doses. Really nice looking litter. The only thing we're actually missing right now is a blue Merle girl. If you have a blue Merle girl, you've had everything you could have. But she's still right now only running a 40% Merle average. If she has one more pup, and if it's a Merle, she'll be exactly 50%. Be interesting to see how it turns out. Good girl. The video seems a little choppy. It just got choppy there for some weird reason. Now it's okay. It's fine now. I love technology. Holly Davies is watching us from the UK.
Holly.
Isn't that awesome?
Hi,
We haven't
Holly.
heard from her in a while, but she's there.
Thanks, Holly, for watching.
Yeah. Hopefully you heard that, Holly. Cher said thank you for watching. It's really good to hear from you again. I can't remember. The last time was got to be a year and a half or two. Something like that. Have you been just lurking or have you been absent? You are such a sweet girl. She's like, don't touch me. She's got good size to her. Interesting. This would be the lightest weight that she's ever given birth at, right? And it would be the largest number of puppies, or tied for the largest number of puppies. Be right back. She looking good over there? Yeah, I'm glad that. Good. This weather keeps up. I feel like I'm gonna have to mow the lawn in January. It's been raining for 3 hours now. Yeah, I just did. Barking. Luna. Oh. Let me shut that the rest of the way. Out of sight, out of mind. like to give her more calcium in 5 or 10. Probably more like 5. I'm not seeing much activity. You notice she's still panting quite a bit. She's definitely not done. She has separated herself from the puppy, so she's getting uncomfortable.
I'm gonna take a picture of the first blue merle. Would you be willing to hold him for a second?
I don't want to do it right now. Based on her, how she's being. She doesn't want to be very close to me right now, and she's moving around a lot more. Let's just wait until either A, the next pup comes out, or if she becomes more comfortable, you can do it right away. She might be calming down a little bit now. First one, the first blue merle was a split. The dark was on the right side or left side?
The other blue merle, the last one.
Oh yeah, it's initial and incubator. Okay, never mind. Forgot that we still have one puppy sitting in there. Is this a full scoop then?
Yeah, it's back, so, yeah.
All right, let's get pictures of him. Since she's being pretty calm. What's interesting about him, if you look, the dark part of the split is on the right side here. But yeah, you look down his body, and there's a split body with the black on the left side, so it's opposing. If that makes any sense, but it's opposing directions here versus the head. It's kind of cool. I like it. That black stripe can't get out. She's I think she's figuring it out. bring him over here. So we have enough left in that pitcher for what, 2 more doses? 2?
Yeah.
Scrunch face. Were you doing those so you could post them on our page right away?
Yeah,
and
when we're
just-
done, and then they could be the pictures that go on the contracts.
It's a good time to do that actually. While we're doing all this, we just take a quick picture and post them for people to see.
How are we doing on Amazing Greens?
Don't know. Not sure. Might have one. What's left of the one. I don't know.
I'm sure she's got more in there.
Oh yeah. Well, she's panting like that. She's considering the fact that she's, if anything, a little bit underweight. I'll feel her again, but she's got some. If you want to feel, go ahead. But she's got still got a pretty big pouch there. We'll see. easier for me to check if she was standing up, but
Yeah, she looks full in there, so like she's.
yeah, and and she's not, her fundamental body weight's really good, so she would be a lot emptier looking right now. She would You see when she's panting? I mean, she's clearly uncomfortable, so. You know how it is when they're done, they really relax right away. Kind of set your watch by it. Can you add at the bottom of that, can you write in Andrew and, or no, Alexis and, what was his name again? I'm trying to remember. Alexis, Brandon. And then Aaron. That look right there, the posture kind of makes me feel like something's gonna happen soon.
does he know?
The microphone varies. So I don't expect. Come on, Luna, show me a push. Come on, Boomy. Boomy, Boomy. We need a push. She's really thick. So it's like one or two. If she were, several pounds overweight right now, I'd feel differently, but we know she's not.
Well, she's been as light as 32 pounds.
Yeah.
It's enough time.
And then the other thing too is, like I said, she's panting continuously. So, let alone, and she's also still restless and moving around quite a bit.
Yeah, she keeps shifting. You're good to go.
If we really want to give her some more. You just start a little bit. Take a
It
little
is
bit.
should build it up.
And then half of what's left is one dose. Is there a line you can see at this point? Oh. Kinda. How late do you think is going to be too late for you to go? Because you also, well, if you married Beth said 12 months, okay.
She's taking care of him.
So then how late is too late for you to still make the best of it? She looks uncomfortable right now.
Oh, yeah. Big girl, you want to stand up and push babies? I swear they came out already fat. She put all her energy into making plump babies.
It's so cute right there. What she's doing. She had her paw on top of his body as she was licking his face. Super cute. What?
She's cute. Come here. Yeah, get up. It's okay. You can just rough them for a second. She needs to shift that puppy towards out.
Yeah. If she had nothing left right now, she'd be doing two things very differently. Number one, she'd be just chilling with him, right?
Right.
Not fidgety. Number two, like as I mentioned earlier, she would be not panting like this.
Just check her mom. Here, Luna.
Okay, good girl.
Good girl. Come here. Come here. Just stand up for a second. She says.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Joe cute.
Just a push. Just give me one little tiny grunt or a little tiny push. That's all I'm looking for.
we should move the puppies and then see if that activates her belly.
Yeah, I think we should. She's staying too still right now. Yeah, she's still. If you want to feel her once, go ahead. It's a good time right now.
Mhm.
She's round.
You happy to have puppies? Oh,
Yeah, feel her right now. She's up here. Now do it. And I'll hold her. Go ahead. Did you feel it?
Yeah.
Round. Yeah. No doubt about it.
We're just taking her puppies out because we want her to move around a little bit, which will hopefully stimulate the next pup to come out. I am convinced she has at least another puppy in her based on the roundness of her belly.
good girl. Good girl. She can move a little bit.
What did you say?
I was just saying she needs to move a little bit. Offered her some water, maybe, or want some water, Luna? And she said, I'll keep it. Okay. You,
No.
Hold on. Get back in there, I'll grab you a puppy. It's fine. Get back in the box. That's how this goes. There you go.
It's such a cute face.
The copper is so intense.
Good girl.
Ginormous, so.
Well, she's got a significant bulge still. So I mean, I keep repeating myself. I know that, but the dead giveaways are respiration.
See how she's got, pretty clear.
Wait. Wait.
Lucky at the last of it. on this side over here, she's just like, oh. You know, when they're done, they're sunken in.
Mhm.
This is what happens.
Nope, Luna. Luna. Wait.
She's open.
Yeah. Bring it back again. See if we can find the little miracle that's required to get her to. Make her.
I want to feel you. Hey, do me a favor. Put your hands right here, right now.
No, I mean down, just on both sides.
Question mark.
I don't know why you're saying that. We've had dogs here that were less big than that. She's no. I am convinced. That's it.
Plus whatever's still in there. That's it.
She's looking at us like, that's not all of them. I'm like, yeah, it is, honey. That's all of them.
So what we're going to do is let the stream run a little bit longer, but we're kind of into watching paint dry territory right now. So she doesn't do something soon, we're going to end the stream, and then we will announce later if she had a sixth puppy or a seventh puppy. But yeah, she's still got a distended belly. Normally, when they're finished, their bellies are kind of sunken in, but and she's still actively panting, and her respiration rate is up. So anyway, we'll let it go for another 10 minutes or so. And then we'll stop it. So you'll notice how she's upright right now, panting hard, clearly not comfortable. She just kind of has a semi-miserable look on her face. Okay, I think that was a push right there. And there was another little push. There's another one. Okay, I need to call Cher back in. Cher? She's having a puppy. And try to get her existing pups out of here. Good girl. I didn't think you were done. Maybe she understands more English than I thought. She heard me say we're going to stop the stream in 10 minutes, and she just picked up the pace a little bit. to put these pups right over here so they do not get into the mess. So I need you to, I don't want them to be by your rear end, Luna. At least put a few away. Here you go. Wait. Jeez. Can't handle having even one gone. Here. Okay. You have to keep moving them around because she keeps putting them by her rear end.
That's a lot of liquid over there.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't like when I take all of them away, so
Actively pushing.
oh yeah. But I cannot remove all of her puppies and have her not be distracted. Can you move this too? It's okay right now, but it's over to the right a little bit.
Good girl, me. I like that she's moving. It means that she's pushing.
There's a push right there too. Yeah. Sat right on that puppy just now. Let me hand you one more without her knowing, maybe. Okay. Hand you this one too. Here you go. I did say.
girl.
Good
Good
girl.
girl.
Yeah. Okay.
You focus on you.
Okay.
Becoming a Grinch. Good girl. Good girl.
Yes. Easy booty. Booty booty.
Good girl. You're fine. You work on you.
Oh, I know. Okay. Okay.
Good girl. Give water.
Hmm?
Give water in there.
Some. I don't know how much. Really big push right there. Still pushing. She's. Oh yes. It's about a 20-second long push right there. Who this next puppy's gonna be? Oh, there it is. It's coming out. It is breech,
Take her down.
and there's no sack.
Yeah. She blew it out over there.
There. Okay. There is sack, but it's
Okay.
first.
This is for you, Luna.
Okay, so puppy number 6 is a black tri with minimal white. I knew there was at least a 6th puppy left in there. Uh-oh.
Luna. Luna.
6th pup is a girl, black tri girl, and identifying marks on her. She has a sliver for a white blaze, or a sliver blaze, whatever you want to call it. She has white front toes, white rear toes, no shepherd's tail,
So she's a
white on the chest. Very similar to the first one, except she has more white on the, more of a blaze, like more white in the blaze area than that firstborn.
just gasping a little bit.
She's okay.
Does she have more white on her chest?
Same or similar. She's got also very nice copper on the fronts of her legs, both front and rear, and very nice copper on her cheeks and eyebrows, and under her tail. What do you think?
Keep pretty cute.
If it looks like I'm pushing hard on her, I'm not. Just hard enough to bother her slightly. She's still got size. Put her up her hind legs and feel. She could be done.
Does she seem pretty good size?
Yeah. Yeah, she's good size. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Hold her a little longer here. Her palate is good.
Placental?
I think Luna ate it actually. Pretty sure she got to it. Okay, here's this little girl. I can't. She won't let me.
Let me bring
I don't know if I'm in frame right now, but hopefully I am.
Yeah. Oh, I learned it.
So the white on her is the blaze, little sliver blaze right here, and on her toes, and from her bottom of her rib cage to her chin.
Here's puppy number 1.
Yeah, compared to puppy number 1. So puppy, the newest one in my right hand, puppy number 1 on my left hand. The newest pup's a little bigger and has a slightly larger blaze on the forehead than the firstborn girl. let's weigh her. The cord's good.
$13.9.
13.9. So she is the heaviest puppy of all. Where's Luna? I want to get this towel out of here. Can you bring one other one over here? Bring Luna. There's still one over there. One puppy.
Yeah, I put her in there.
Oh, the fresh one's in there. Okay. Okay. Ah, gotcha. Still got a bulge.
Really?
Okay, so I think Luna still has a bulge. I'm going to go with 50-50 that she has a seventh puppy. But because this last one took so long, I think we're going to cut the stream here in 10 minutes or less and keep giving her calcium and just see what happens. Pay attention to her body language. Is she panting excessively? How comfortable is she?
I mean, it's possible that she's had a lot of liquid to drink too.
Yeah, right. She's had a lot of liquid to drink. That is true. So it could be really only liquid, or mostly liquid. So at any rate, we'll keep this going for about 10 more minutes, and yeah, and then I'll let you know when we're going to stop it, and then if another puppy does arrive, then we will announce it on our Facebook page. Basically, just go from there.
I did give her calcium.
Did you record that girl on our page too? So all
Yes.
6 are up there now?
Yeah.
Okay. But we feel very fortunate. 6 very healthy puppies. Again, the only thing she could have had that she hasn't had or might not have would be a Blue Merle girl. Who knows? Maybe she has one more in her. But anyway, very happy. Very nicely marked. Nice weights. I mean, 11.3 up to 13.9. Those are very nice weights. So yeah, I mean, it's all in all just a great outcome. How's she doing?
Great. Very active.
Very active.
She looks a lot like what Maisie did when she first was born.
Oh, okay.
Not that they're related, but they're not. But would you hold her and take a picture of her?
Hard to do with the hand between the light and the dog. How about if
That's fine. I got it.
this look like?
I crop and do stuff with it, so this is fine.
You should put her back already. Back with the
Yeah.
mama.
Yeah.
Here she comes. All right, so about 5 more minutes, see how she behaves, and then we'll cut the stream for now. And then Cher's been taking photos of all of these pups, so we're gonna put pictures on our Facebook page. Probably sometime tonight, huh? Kind of a litter announcement. Yeah. We might not post an update on them until after Christmas Day, unless she has another puppy tonight. But
Something's happening. What's happening? There's 3 layers of
she's
the
still
gray-
panting a lot.
3 layers of that gray pattern.
Oh, nice. Oh, Holly asked a question. She asked if they were going to have Christmas games. I did not see that. I don't know. We haven't named puppies on our own in quite a long time. That's appealing. That's how my toes will look when I'm 82 pounds. I trim it every so often. Kidding. I hope. Kidding, I hope. We probably will give her calcium one more time here in 10 or so minutes and just see. Oh, right now? Okay. Didn't she have some right after
Yeah,
that?
it was pretty diluted.
Oh, it was diluted. Okay. Wow.
I'd like to know where the other 2 puppies are.
Are you going to head over there?
Can you feel comfortable with things where they're at?
Yeah, I mean, I have to clean a lot of stuff up, and I take care of everyone downstairs and everyone up here, which is a lot. But personally, I would prefer to. We could go there tomorrow.
It's just important to go on Christmas Eve. Really important.
Yeah, so she's still painting that.
So right now, it's the fact that Luna is still panting quite hard that makes me wonder if she still has a puppy in here. But as I mentioned earlier, we're going to stop the stream just in case, if there is another puppy, in case it takes an hour. And we will update Facebook if there's another puppy. Otherwise, we'll update Facebook with pictures of these 6 puppies. Let me just take the camera off the tripod and move it over to where they are and show them. Okay. So here's what we've got. Ended up with 4 black tries, 2 blue merles. And we have, how many girls we have? How many boys? 4 girls, 2 boys. Both of the merle, no, that's not correct. Oh, half and half?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had 3 girls, we have 3 girls, 3 boys. Both of the merles are boys. And let me pull this one out here again. So there we go. Now remember, Luna genetically can only produce black tries or blue merles. So this is the outcome we would have expected. Anyway, I said this earlier, but I hope that anybody who watches this or is later or is watching it now or already watched it thought that it was interesting. And in about a week's time, roughly, we are going to have another live stream of Charlie's delivery. And Charlie was bred with Nicola, our other red merle. And she's pretty big. So anyway, thanks for watching, as always. And we will catch you, or at least some of you, on the next one. I'm going to say bye, Cher.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching and joining it.